Random Wednesday on a random Wednesday. With roads like these, who needs enemies, right? Driving on roads like these, it's only a matter of time until you find yourself with problems that have to deal with your suspension or anything to do with your drivetrain because of the fact that these cars are meant to drive on perfect asphalt. Unfortunately, we live in Mathtown. We don't have that. But what we do have is an opportunity then to start sorting out some issues. It's a Cube Chronicles episode, and this is going to be one for the books because today we need to switch out the stabilizer link. Now, if you remember our last episode of Cube Chronicles, we had a stabilizer link that was sort of shown to be problematic. Well, now it's time for me to get my hands a little dirty and for us to get wrenching. Let's do this together. Random Wednesday on a random Wednesday. Random Wednesday on a random Wednesday on a random Wednesday on a random Wednesday. This is Random Wednesday. Let's get it. So in case you ever wonder why you see cable ties on a lot of Polo Vivo wheel caps, it's because these things tend to disappear. You'd rather invest 5 Rand in a cable tie than, believe it or not, 5,200 Rands for a set of wheel caps from VW. It's crazy, guys. You don't want no piece of that. So guys, if you drive a VW Polo Vivo, you know that this is a car that should feel really nimble and responsive. But if you've noticed it starting to lean in excessively into corners or making a strange knocking sound over speed bumps, the culprit is likely a small but vital component called the stabilizer link, also known as a sway bar link or an anti-roll bar link. Now, this part connects your suspension strut to the sway bar. Today, we're looking at 5 critical reasons why you shouldn't ignore damaged links on your Polo Vivo. So, reason number 1 is to reduce dangerous body roll. Now remember, the primary job of the stabilizer link is to reduce body roll when you're turning a corner. Without a functional link, when you turn right, you'll feel the vehicle rolling or leaning heavily towards the left. Now, when you replace worn links, you help to level out the vehicle, keeping it stable and making sure it handles predictably during maneuvers. So, reason number 2 is to eliminate any annoying noises. One of the most obvious signs that it's time for a change is increased noise. If your Polo Vivo starts making a knocking or popping noise, especially when driving on uneven road surfaces, small potholes, or speed bumps, your links are likely falling apart. Inside the link, dirt or small stones can get trapped, causing increased friction and that rough, crunchy sound when the suspension moves. Alright guys, so now we've removed the tire completely and this is literally what we're working with. The stabilizer link is this bar that's right up at the back, and this is the one that we're going to need to change out today. And we want to start off first by inspecting it to make sure that this is where the problem is. But then obviously as you're inspecting it, you want to make sure that you physically check that everything is intact on it. And this thing has got some pretty serious rubber bushings at the top and at the bottom. So we sort of just feel them out, make sure that the rubber bushings are okay. Okay. There's where our problem is. The rubber bushing right up at the top is actually torn at the back. So yeah, the diagnosis was correct. We have a stabilizer link that needs to get replaced. Let's get on with it. The third reason is to restore handling and responsiveness. Remember, when a stabilizer link is damaged or has too much play, your steering will feel lazy. In Cube's case, we had torn rubber on the bushes at the end of the stabilizer link. It was in pretty rough shape. Okay. So you see that? You remember from the last video we did that this was definitely a problem. When the guys were replacing the bearings, we noticed this was, I mean, look at that. It's completely gone. All right? It's supposed to look like that. Complete with the new bolts that have to go on it. Brand spanking new and good for you. Let's get wrenching. Fresh links ensure the suspension is nice and tight, restoring that civilized driving feel on the road. The fourth reason is we want to prevent uneven tire wear. Now, again, remember, a faulty stabilizer link doesn't just affect how the car feels, it actually affects your wallet too. These links are designed to minimize tire lift, especially during tense driving situations. That said, if the link is failing and the car isn't leveled correctly, it leads to uneven tire wear, meaning you'll be replacing those expensive tires much sooner than you should. Speaking of expense, now the links that I bought are aftermarket links. Primarily, when doing a fix to a car, you want to make sure that you go and buy proper OEM products to ensure a longer lifespan when it comes to what it is that you are fitting to your vehicle. Now, the fifth and last reason is to make sure that you can protect your shocks and your struts. Now, on the Polo Vivo, as with all other cars, stabilizer links are often replaced alongside the front shocks. If your shocks have leaked or lost their compression, and this means that when they don't bounce back when they're pressed, the extra strain often destroys the stabilizer link too. Changing the links when you service your shocks ensures the entire suspension system works harmoniously, preventing one bad part from ruining another. Well, I gotta tell you guys, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed getting stuck into things. And remember guys, as with everything you do on a car, you gotta do two at a time. Whether you're changing your tires, your shocks, your stabilizer links, what you do on the right, you do on the left, even if you've got the problem only on the one side. So that was something that we really enjoyed. But guys, if it is your first time bumping into our channel, and if you do enjoy this kind of content that we are sort of leaning more and more into, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, maybe give us a nice thumbs up, and by all means leave a comment in the comment section to let me know how you think I did. I'm obviously not perfect, I'm not a mechanic, but hey, this is what we do. My name, as always, isn't important. What's important is what we do here. This is Random Wednesday. Let's get it.